Cloud adoption is a powerful, fast-paced environment for any software delivery team, and even more difficult to scale across the organization. To successfully scale cloud, you'll need to leverage a library of reusable building blocks. This eliminates the margin for human error and allows you to deploy both the infrastructure and application quickly and securely. And it also requires standardized security and business compliance across the entire enterprise. You probably also want to reach zero-touch operations through extreme automation and ensure that the end-to-end software development lifecycle will be cost-efficient once it's migrated. The Cloud at Scale practice ensures all this and more, leveraging cloud-agnostic tools across popular cloud platforms so you can avoid provider lock-in and streamline your skill set training program. Over the next few minutes, we'll give you a sampling of how typical end-to-end application activities are significantly improved by Cloud at Scale. Our story begins with a service provider that is rolling out a fictional non-docs multi-tiered application for telcos. All the benefits we're about to describe could also apply to Amdocs applications like Classic CES or any other application in your portfolio from legacy to cloud native. Let's get started by automatically rolling out the telco application. To lay the foundation, the use of Terraform shown here provides several benefits in terms of streamlining operational overhead. Here, you can see the infrastructure for the app as code defined in AWS, and similarly in GCP, highlighting Cloud at Scale's multi-cloud capability. Let's dive in to see how it works on an Amdocs web-based platform for streamlining the management of cloud environments at any scale. Plus apps similar in business process that share common compliance requirements, including ownership information, governance and compliance configuration, connectivity settings, among others. To achieve the Sec in DevSecOps, the PCI DSS toggle shown here is used to ensure all applications running in this business process will be automatically configured. This will enforce the security requirement since it stores customer credit card information. Diving in further, we enable application teams to make use of reusable, fully automated, and compliant by default application consumables. For example, the web consumable shown here can be used hundreds of times for any application that leverages the web front end. That's how you gain consistency, reusability, and security. Similar to application deployments, all aspects of the cloud landing zone are fully defined as code, are automatically deployed as needed, and are grouped and made visible within this portal. For example, the security resource shown here contains centralized security-related logging, tooling, and materials. Turning our attention back to GitLab, now let's stand up an instance of the telco app. Using our GitLab CI/CD pipeline, an engineer simply kicks off the landing zone and infrastructure build and deployment and watches the fully automated app build play out. Any required testing is performed in line with the pipeline, including code quality and security tests. Just another element of the security protections provided. Also notice that the landing zone and infrastructure are being automatically built on both AWS and GCP in parallel. No manual intervention and no engineers required after kickoff. Once the landing zone and infrastructure pipeline are completed, the automation continues with the app layer. In the AWS console, we see the end result. In a matter of minutes, a fully automated app build-out in the form of a 3-node Kubernetes cluster running the application. And we see here that the actual app instance is running in AWS. In a matter of minutes, completely automated. Similarly, there's an app instance running in GCP. How did we achieve this? Our own cloud operations platform to be demonstrated next. Now that the app is running, our cloud operations platform kicks into action. Let's see how it can optimize your cloud spend with tight integration to the upstream CI/CD process. Looking at the monitoring dashboard, we see an alert notification raised in the event list, showing that the underutilized compute policy has been triggered. This is just one example of the many automated use cases that Cloud Operations Platform provides to keep your apps running smoothly. In this screen, we get more details on the specific event. Notice that a self-healing process has been automatically initiated. We can see in the AWS console that the app's compute cluster is in fact running the T3 large, which is significantly oversized for the application's needs, resulting in wasted cloud spend. The Cloud Operations Platform orchestrates the root cause analysis and subsequent scoring of possible resolutions to the underutilized compute cluster. The compute and storage utilization are analyzed by the AI here and fed back into the scoring algorithm here, which in turn enables the Cloud Operations Platform to suggest possible resolutions. Ultimately, the most likely resolution is chosen, which triggers the execution phase. And the Cloud Operations Platform automatically updates the Terraform code, which triggers the GitLab pipeline to build a new downsized instance of a telco application. And circling back to the AWS console, we can see that the app compute cluster is now running on T3 medium EC2 instances. This significantly reduces your cloud spend, completely hands-free. So now that we have a running application, you often want to get new features out as soon as possible to gain and keep your competitive edge. Or in this example, to better manage your people. In this case, the app update involves adding 3 new modules to the telco app that aren't currently available: timesheets, time off, and expenses. These should appear in the blank space at the bottom of the menu. Behind the scenes, the engineers are uploading the final enablement. Just like any other change, the code is saved, committed, and pushed up to GitLab, where the deployment pipeline is triggered to run automatically. You can see here that the 3 payroll modules have been added to the telco app in just a few minutes. Thanks for watching our introduction of a few typical application activities within Cloud at Scale. Our cohesive end-to-end coverage of the application lifecycle management helps you design migration plans, incorporate all your tools and frameworks in a cloud-agnostic fashion, optimize your migration, then run and maintain it at enterprise scale. Amdocs, your partners in Cloud at Scale.